Shalom, shalom, all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Ba'asham Racha, Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone, and salutations to all you sincere can. And the Christmas judgment, has already begun, and it has already begun, okay? The end of the year judgments for the wicked celebration of these holidays, Saturnalia that our people, the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians are involved in, okay? And just type in Christmas fire Nigeria because a lot of them, a lot of fires raised and went out, okay, all throughout this period. So here are some examples of that. There's so many of them that you have to basically that you can't even go into just one article to bring out all the information, but read through multiple of them. So the first one from the Sun, Nigeria, Christmas fire got 10 shops in Epoma Market. The second one, Yuletide, Lagos records 24 fire emergencies on Christmas Day, just from one state. Fire raises 3 residential buildings in Ilorin on Christmas Day. Christmas, police bans fireworks, firecrackers, knockouts in FCT. Okay. Christmas Day fire got story building in Anambra. These are 4 different locations now. Another one again, Black Christmas as fire consumes timber markets. Another one again. And those sides sending fire during this holiday. The sacrifice is laid down, and now the Most High Yahweh Hashem is sending the fire, okay, for judgment. And this is going into different parts of the country, and fire is breaking out all over the country because of this period. And we already know what is what we already know what it is. We already know what's truly going on. These are the judgments of the Most High Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. That's why the scriptures say that our power, the Most High Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, is known by the judgments which he performs. Okay, so this is the book of Psalms 9 verse 16. Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Higayon Selah. When you are playing with fire, you get burned, right? And in this period in Nigeria, you have what they call them dry season, where basically the moisture in the air is so, the moisture in the air is so low, okay? Everything just dries up, plants, okay, the air, the ground, everything, and the sun is coming out, and it makes it easier for things to catch fire, right? Makes things more flammable, especially wood and plants and all that. And of course, you can clearly see that from the way or how much news you are seeing coming out concerning Christmas fires. Okay, that's a big thing, even in Babylon the Great as well. But you have all these Christmas trees in your house and you put all these lights and electric circuitry on them, and suddenly they catch fire, and suddenly the whole house goes down. Okay. Which of course you already know that you should not even be celebrating these holidays, but Jake never listens, Jake never hearkens. Okay, this is a stiff-necked people, children that will not hear the word of their power, that say to the seers, see not, and to the prophet, prophesy not unto us right things. Let me get that. That should be Isaiah 30. Isaiah 30. I want to get to another precept, but we go where the Spirit takes us. So this is the book of Isaiah 30 verse 9. I want to start from verse 8. Let me start from verse 8. Isaiah 30 verse 8. Now go, write it before them in a table and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of Yahweh, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. Okay, and that is exactly what they want. Instead of telling you, okay, that this high holy day, this Christmas period is pagan, is wicked, what they want to hear is celebrate it, have feasts, revelry, feasting, and all that, in proper Greekish fashion. Okay, there's feasting, there's revelry, right? During this Christmas period, you have those going to the club, right? And it's crazy out here. But this is what our people want, okay? That's why the Most High took away the offering, took away, the priesthood, the all. Let me just go and get it. Let me just go and get it. So, okay, let me just go and get it. Let me not go and butcher it. But I'll start with this, okay? Revelation, not Revelation, Salakia, my bad. Amos 5 verse 21. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Though you offer me burnt offerings, and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy vows. But let judgment run down as waters, and righteousness as a mighty stream. So, on one hand, you have the offering that these wacky-tacky Christians and a majority of our people, two-thirds of our people, are giving out during this time. To calling it Christmas, right? The birth of sweet JC. Okay, but what you don't understand is that the Most High is not with this high holy day. He's not dealing with it. In fact, he despises it because this is not to be celebrated by those that believe in the Most High Yahweh and His Son Yahweh Shai. Those that believe in this truth, it is not a holiday to be celebrated, you know, but rather, what should be celebrated, okay, are those high holy days. But the point being, this is not a holiday to be celebrated, okay. That's why you see these judgments going forth, and it happens every time. Every single high holy day that was not sanctioned by the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and even the ones that were sanctioned, you see judgments going forth. The judgment is going forth on these wicked high holy days because you are celebrating them, and the judgment goes forth during the righteous high holy days because you are not celebrating them. So you see the dichotomy right there. The people of this world will happily celebrate, the wicked high holy days, high holy days that go back to paganism, right? That goes back to the worship of other idols. And you already know what the scriptures say. We shall have no other power. We, of course, being the Hebrew Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, we shall have no other power except for the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Okay, but you still want to celebrate these high holy days, okay, and you don't want to celebrate the righteous high holy days. Here you are as an Israelite when you have days already set up by the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. And it's not as though you don't know how to do that because you have the men of the Lord as well set up to teach you about these high holy days, okay? But you still want to go on and celebrate Christmas. You know what? And Christmas, you go into the history of Christmas and you see all the evils that was done to our people during that period, especially during the transatlantic slave trade. Same with New Year, same with Easter, same with all these high holy days, okay? All goes back to all kinds of wickedness, death, and destruction. Classic Esau Edom, okay? But you still want to celebrate it because, basically the revel, because, basically it's all goes back to feasting and reveling, right? The back basically the rights or the rights of Bacchus, I believe that's how it goes. Okay, the Vera and circuses, right? How they celebrate, basically how they celebrate holidays in Roman culture. But the way we celebrate holidays in the holidays in this truth is the solemn feast days, okay. But anyway, back to the main points, being, of course, the judgments of the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So let's get this. We already know who brought down that judgment, okay? It should not come as a shock to anybody, So this is the book of Isaiah 66, and I'll start from verse 16. Isaiah 66, verse 16. For by fire and by his sword will Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of Yahweh shall be many. So the judgments of the Most High Yahweh Basham Yahushua are already going forth in this time. And I can clearly see that the Most High is setting fire quite literally, okay, on the earth to you wicked people out there, fires and judgments going forth in of all kinds. You have Christmas fires, you also have Christmas shootings, right? Christmas violence as well. I would probably go and Google that, but the judgments they are seeing from the fire with people's houses, people's businesses burning down, that's probably enough, okay? And we didn't even go into, how many casualties came out from that, because you know that, certain people are put to death, others are burned, others have to face bonds, so on and so forth. Okay, and this is all being done once again, because you have to give that proper glory. Okay, you have to give all the glory for all the works that are done on the earth to the Most High Yahweh Basham Yahushai. This is once again being done by the Most High Yahweh Basham Yahushai. As the scriptures say. How does that go again? Let me just get it. Let me just get it. Here it is. So this is the book of Proverbs 29. Proverbs 19 verse 29. Judgments are prepared for scorners and stripes for the backs of fools. And that's how that goes, that's what I wanted to say. Judgments are prepared for scorners and stripes for the backs of fools. I just wanted to reference it, but I didn't want to butcher it. I had to go to the exact precepts. And the Most High, once again, that's just the main point right there. Okay, when you see these judgments, you know the power of the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and your fear should be increased. Okay, tenfold. By any degree that he wants to increase. Let's just say sevenfold. Seven being number of completion. Let's just say your fear increases sevenfold. Okay, just want to get this word score now. I guess. No, no, no. Oh, and it finally came up. So like you have to bear with me. You have to bear with me during this Christmas period. Network just wants to be doing anyhow. Anyhow, shall I say the word for scorner? Loss. Loss. Like I said, network wants to be doing anyhow. Whether it's Strong's H. Strong's okay, so this isn't even the Sakya. I forgot I mistranslated it. It's not lost, I mistranslated it's um Lias. I believe that's the you have to bear with me. I'm a little bit crusty in the Assyrian script, but I know that's the La and the Sa. But the middle one, she looks like the Ha. I'm not really, not too sure. But let's just go into the breakdown, okay? To scorn, make mouth at, talk arrogantly. To boast, scorn. To mock, deride. To be inflated, scoff, act as a scorner, show oneself as a mocker. And basically, it's all the scoffers, the scorners, the mockers, the ones that come against the truth and speak against the truth, with pride, puffed up with pride, okay? But at the end of the day, we know that the judgments go forth on on all the unrighteous. And that was just a sample, of more of the judgments to come, of the judgments that are about, Salakia. Got a little excited there. But that was just a sample of the judgments to come, because that was just that was just an ordinary fire, okay? The fire that the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushua will bring at his return is going to be far hotter and far worse than what you are currently seeing right now, okay? Where different parts of the world breaking out in fire, forest fires, right? Building fires, all kinds of fires erupting all over the earth, okay? That's why Allah Yahweh said. That's why Allah Yahweh said that, behold, I come to the earth to kill. Let me just get. Let me just get that. Let me just get that. Here it is. So this is the book of Luke 12, and I want to go to that 49. Luke 12 verse 49. I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? And even before Lord Yahushua is coming back, all fire is already breaking forth on the earth. Okay. So I'll just end the video right there. So with that, all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'asham Yahawashai, Ba'asham Rachak Wadash, Wa Abad Babal, and through the Spirit. I hope you are coming across are edified. Shalom.